Hey there, good people. I'm Scott, and this is Sword and Shield Studio, a channel dedicated to DaVinci Resolve tips, tricks, tutorials, and all things video. Today we're going to be learning about markers and flags. Alright, so let's get right into it. First, let's talk flags. Flags are meant to mark an entire clip on your timeline for your reference. To use a flag, left-click the clip on your timeline that you wish to flag, and hit G. And you're done. It's flagged. Flagging a clip will flag every clip in your timeline that shares the same source clip from your media pool. As you can see, flagging this one clip on my timeline has actually flagged several clips, each of which share the same source recording. Flags are a great way to reference entire clips on your timeline. But what if you want to reference just a specific part of a clip on your timeline? That's where you'll want to use a marker. You can mark clips both in your timeline as well as your source viewer. To mark a clip in your source viewer, first open the clip you want to mark from your media pool. Navigate your mouse along the jog bar underneath your source viewer to the spot where you want to make the mark and hit M. And you'll see it's given us our marker at the bottom here. Alternatively, you can hit Control M, Command M if you're on a Mac, to give your marker a name, notes, keyword, change the color, and alter all of the various settings for your marker. The markers that you create in your source viewer are visible as separate clips underneath your source clip in the media pool, as you could see here. This is only available in list view, however. You'll see when I switch to thumbnail view, you'll see that there are no markers available in this view. To mark a clip on your timeline, the process is much the same as it is for marking a clip in your source viewer. You will simply navigate to the clip that you wish to mark on your timeline, hit M to create that marker. Going to change the color to red. Or, of course, you can hit Control M, Command M on Mac, and make that change before you place it. And I'm going to make some notes to zoom in. Right there. Now that we have a few clips flagged and marked, you're probably wondering, well, how can I even utilize these features in the real world? Well, for one, you can use markers as a quick reference list while making a number of the same edits across different parts of your timeline by utilizing DaVinci Resolve's Edit Index feature. You can access that by hitting Edit Index at the top left of Resolve here. By default, this list displays every edit event or cut in your currently active timeline. We can narrow this down to a more useful list by utilizing our markers. Hit the three dots at the top right of the edit index here. Go to Show Markers. Hit All if you only have one color. I'm going to select red since I went out of my way to select that color. And you will see here, this filters the edit index so it will show only our defined markers along with the attached notes. You can right-click any of the column headers to narrow this down. Say we don't need real or the name. We just want our notes to be displayed. Now we can click any marker on our list and it will navigate to that marker on our timeline. This way, for example, for my tutorials, I can mark each spot on my timeline where I wish to zoom and pan on my screen capture on an initial playthrough and have a quick, handy list that I can navigate and make those changes in one go. One way flags can be helpful is to keep focused on specific locations or shots while you are color grading. I'll show you how to do that. Navigate over to the Color tab at the bottom of DaVinci Resolve and make sure your Clips window is open that displays each of your clips on your timeline in sequential order down here. Now click the drop down next to clips at the top right of DaVinci Resolve here. Go down to flagged clips. Hit any flag if you only have one. And you will see in our clips window that we only have displayed all of the clips on our timeline that are flagged. Since flags automatically select every clip that shares the same source, this can help you quickly identify clips that you shot at the same time and location to color grade, even if they are split at different times on your timeline. As you can see, there are a number of ways you can use flags and markers to stay organized and keep your workflow moving forward within DaVinci Resolve. I only really just scratched the surface here. I do recommend checking out the section in the DaVinci Resolve reference manual on markers and flags, which I will link in the description if you're interested. As always, thank you for watching the video. I hope this information was helpful, and I will see you next time.